All right, good evening and welcome back to QWESIE TV. Today is 3rd of March 2023. 2024. Maka 23 is I welcome you all back live to QWESIE TV. Once again, this is Ghana Volleyball Today with QWESIE, and it is live and airborne right here on YouTube at QWESIE TV. So those of you who have joined us live here, do us a favor by sharing the channel link for others to join us here. Yes, share to as many as you can. Share to as many as you can, because a lot of interesting stories this evening. I believe you have been waiting for so long a time, but this evening we are going to break them out. Yes, we are going to let the cat out of the bag this evening. And so wherever you are, wherever you've joined us live from, kindly do us a favor by subscribing to the channel link. That is, if when you've not done so. And if you have also subscribed, kindly do us a favor by sharing the channel link to as many as you can, to family, loved ones, friends, colleagues, and whosoever you think you can share to. And also do well to comment. It is very important. Comment, just comment, and we will read it aloud. Let us also know from, and we will read it aloud for you. So keep on sharing the link as we go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, so this evening we're going to talk a lot. Yes, this is the #1 volleyball channel we have in Ghana and West Africa. Everything is about volleyball. Yes, together with you and I, we are going to help develop volleyball in Ghana, West Africa, and the entire of Africa. Once again, my name is QWESIE, and thank you all for joining me. So it is live and airborne on QWESIE TV. Share this channel link to as many as you can. This is a live show, and so share it to as many as you can for them to join us live here for the interesting stories. Now, this evening, we're going to have some discussions on the beach volleyball, some new collabs they did ahead of the African Games, and the final pairing for beach volleyball. Yes, some players who were also called and they were refused to be there. The Black Spikers have been training before they head to the African Games village. You understand? After the last friendly match at Borteyman, it seems the team has been training somewhere else instead of Borteyman. And so this evening, we are going to talk about it a bit. And so other major topics like Rashaka Katadat and our technical men. Yes, our technical men will also be spoken about this evening. Then the final squad for our indoor players, men and women, and also the final pairing for our indoor beach volleyball players, men and women. Those are the topics that we are going to treat this evening. Actually, there's going to be a little bit of fire this evening because a lot are on my table. And so once again, good evening. This is QWESIE TV. We say feel the joy. Welcome once again to the best volleyball channel on the continent of Africa. My name is QWESIE. Stay tuned. Let's get it going in the next 5 minutes. Let's go. All right. So after the friendly match at Borteyman between the Black Spikers and the national select side, a lot of rumors came around, and the best place to get the right rumors and the best news is QWESIE TV, most especially on volleyball. Now, before we continue, some interesting stories that is hovering around the beach volleyball, women in particular. Last weekend, I spoke about it a bit, that there has been some collapse to the beach volleyball, and there has been some issues in the beach volleyball, most particularly the women's side. And so this evening we are going to talk a bit about it. I believe you do know that there have been some players who are not going to partake in the beach volleyball. Talk of Abdelhamid Ibrahim of Ghana Police. Currently, he's playing professional. Eric Chachu, we all know he went for the indoor, and things aren't working for him. Also, Calvin Cabo is not part of the team, and we know for so long a time he's not been part of the team. But come to talk of something, this young player, Dorcas of Ghana Army, somewhere within the past week, I heard that she's been called to the beach volleyball camp, that Dorcas should camp with the beach volleyball camp. Why? Because one of their players isn't available, and that is Rashaka Kata, that she wasn't available as at then. And so they called Dorcas to the beach volleyball camp to train together with Juliana Aye and also what do we say it, Juan of Wakwings and other few players that we do know. The interesting part is that this young player called Dorcas, that is her first time partaking in beach volleyball activity. She has not played beach volleyball before, according to her. I asked her, yes, I did ask her, that has she engaged in beach volleyball before? Not the normal beach training, fitness training or whatsoever, but beach volleyball in particular. Has she played in beach volleyball before? And she was like, no, QWESIE, no. It's my first time, and I'm even surprised I've been called to play beach volleyball instead of indoor rather. And so she was a bit surprised. But the question is, we have about just 1 week. Back then when she was called, we had about 10 days to go. She's been called to camp, an amateur or a beginner, I should say, to beach volleyball. And wow, just like that. Well, that is how it has been so far. Rashaka Katadat isn't around, but Dorcas have been called to the beach volleyball camp. Don't forget, about 2 weeks gone, a couple of Ghana Army volleyball was also called to the indoor team. That was to the ending part of it. Just a few days to that friendly match. On the D-Day, Akape really showed us his qualities during the friendly match between Black Spikers and the national select side. But this evening, a lot of news from the indoor as well. Well, still on Dorcas issue. So my point is that at this very moment, when we are in the final lap to prepare finally for the beach volleyball competition that is kickstarting on Friday, 8th of March at the La Boma Beach, that's when we've called in a new player altogether. A new player. She's totally a beginner and amateur. That's when we've called her in. We are now going to start the basic training with her, get her well conditioned and prepared, tune the mindset of that player for such a big stage tournament. My point is, what exactly were the coaches waiting for? So long a time. What exactly were they waiting for? The Ghana Volleyball Association, I must ask, what exactly was the federation waiting for? Does that mean that Ghana beach volleyball doesn't have a future? That is a question I'm asking myself. I've been asking myself for some time since that I heard of that call-up. Does it mean Ghana Volleyball Association, beach in particular, doesn't have a future? It has been what it is because we've been there for some time, training with just 2 players, hoping that they are those 2 players who are going to represent the beach volleyball republic, as I should put it. Not Ghana, but beach volleyball. And then at the latter part, 1 player isn't available, and so we have to call in a whole new player who is a beginner. She hasn't played beach volleyball before. She's now going to learn how to play beach volleyball. Mind you, beach volleyball comes with a lot of skills and techniques. A lot. Stamina, strength, and a whole lot. Well, it is what it is. So that is it from the camp of the beach volleyball. Now also, Talata of Elwa Queens. I was told she was called. Some big men in the volleyball fraternity asked for Talata to be a better replacement for Rashaka once she isn't available. But information I received, it is alleged that some of the coaches were saying that she had a surgical operation some time gone, and so she wouldn't be best fit for that replacement. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, pamacho. The coaches, you know, and some of the technical men, as I should put it, yeah, pamacho. Yeah, best remo. We know that you are doing your job very well. We do know that you are putting in everything you have to make sure that volleyball gets a better place in this very African Games. But Kasane Reframe, I mean, the African Games will kickstart on the 8th of March, God willing, Friday. As it stands, you kind of saying table tennis, and they for almost start your official training. Table tennis never cost or the Accra International Conference Center. When a table tennis never cost so wherever you are, do well. What when table tennis do well to pass by and then watch their training. I believe that other disciplines have also started their official training. Most especially the indoor disciplines have also started their official training. And you better try near passing by to make sure that we get you some interesting stories as well. But Talata also a friend for beach. And the sad thing is that some of the coaches, it is alleged that some of the coaches now are mean to me bo bidding, mean to me bo coach bidding. Say they were saying that yeah, Talata surgery and so she's not fit to play the beach volleyball. Well, I can't remember. Say it was somewhere last year. And Talata in a surgery. We do know that you know best, but we also know that at least surgery there for a maximum of 6 months. Nimpa no bet me aye no be just that want to me lift heavy weight. What I say, but I think say Talata there no it's over 6 months. Like I think say almost a year now. it is almost a year now. You know, if she was the best player to replace Rashaka Katadas, why not? Why not? Why not? But I learned that some of the coaches, said no, she's not fit to play. Why? Because they kind of say wire surgery. All right, that's yes, yeah. If that is exactly what it was, that's yes, yeah. That's yes, yeah. But ensem ebo boba pa, ensem ebo boba. Nti epamacho coaches no yesere mo. Ensem ebo boba o, ensem pa, ensem tele, ensem tolo, ensem bam. Ebo boba. All right, let's continue. The Black Spikers. The Black Spikers. Yebedi omo nkomo kakra. But before yebedi Black Spikers no nkomo no, let me remind you, say, God willing, from the 31st of March to the 1st of April 2024 at the Trifo Adriabin Volleyball Court is going to be the Trifo Easter Volleyball Tournament. Yes, a total of 7 teams are going to participate in this very tournament. Top volleyball team, Spikers volleyball team, Hakim volleyball team, Nyanasi Teachers volleyball team, Poker volleyball team, a champion volleyball team, and Trifo Praso volleyball team are all going to compete. Last time, I us organizers, wherever you are, if it is going to be possible, say between maybe more, they will know. Say between maybe more, na yamama live coverage change. Hey, 31st, first 2 days. Wow, it's going to be an interesting tournament. Though it's the first tournament for Easter and so far. It's going to be an interesting one. Yes, an interesting one. Now, last time we didn't come up, say Black Spikers from where we. Back then, you call about 2 to 3 weeks camping at Cape Coast. I was having a little problem with that. Before team ever call Cape Coast, we were training in the wind. Me can say in the wind because maybe I need training now from at the Prisons Volleyball Court, Cantonment, and from our hoppers. So that was so interesting. Now, the questions I was asking myself was that the time you call that camp, period or more than the Black Spikers, any the other disciplines, was shorter to the African Games. Me can shorter to the African Games. And I say the period ever ending till the time I had African Games. No, does that mean ye kwa training Cape Coast indoor na yaba Greater Accra ni ye training wa here na me di nkomo bi kwa echiri kakra. And I mean, yes, upon our return from Cape Coast, then the Black Spikers will start training at Borteyman. All right. At some point, yet to send a Black Spikers near training at Borteyman. My family uncle who me brag with my family say uncle who say Black Spikers a trainee at Borteyman. Well, I saw some few videos and said the Black Spikers were indeed training at Borteyman. Now, I think they trained there for barely 1 week. I said them do 1 week cry. And I recall the friendly match last Thursday. Now, after last Thursday, I wanted to go to their training grounds at Borteyman and then know what is going on. We didn't come up with say the Black Spikers are not training at Borteyman. Rather, they are training at Legon. Hey, I can't like just 10 days with a sensing to the African Games. Black Spikers ekoye camping 2 weeks or say close to 3 weeks at UCC Cape Coast. They came back, trained barely a week and doing pool. Then after that short period now Borteyman, that is it. Now we are training outside and from animal view. Like, is the country serious? Say volleyball in particular, you be winning medal na. And you be say volleyball no, you winning medal, is it not counted as part of Ghana's medals won during the 13th African Games Accra 2023 nana? Well, this is a question you must answer. You have to ask yourself why. Because all this while, someone to me, I bibia say team no betumi training effectively or Borteyman. Na say we have to opt for Legondia. And you say you kwana anko yie it's not the players. You kwana anko yie it's not the coaches. You kwana anko yie it is the environment. Mo amo prema you say yen the nko training wo. What exactly has volleyball done to the sports ministry? What exactly has volleyball done to the LOC and the GOC? More volleyball halls no and our indoor halls no be my. We do not have one national indoor hall. Make multi-purpose in particular, say basketball, handball, volleyball, between ball. This is the case. You have African Games. QWESIE hall na we. Funny, very very funny. At some point, na make say if so there adena LOC ni GOC no munja any training one from anyone na mom aka 2 weeks to tournament na. Then you camp us at Cape Coast for 2 weeks no. That means from Cape Coast 2 weeks ni because you say adapt to indoor for 2 weeks at least. 2 to 3 weeks ni could deal UCC for no anka mon twen anka by now mpo afini ya ba and you say officially training schedules are you can say CAVB or the GOC ni LOC ebe hyehyamaye no if you indoor you better as indoor. Why should we go and train for 2 to 3 weeks indoor in Cape Coast? That will be back and train in that airy and windy environment again. Like, if I show Ghana Volleyball Association for more side and so when the volleyball teams economy perform well, beach volleyball we know that where they were training that is exactly where the competition will happen. Aside that, you call Legon, you call open. So we have no problem. But what about indoor? Do we have to train outdoor, go and train indoor, come back and train outdoor, and then the question is indoor games volleyball in particular mbebo bi abonten ana at some point mbebo bi abonten ntina banesa no. It is what it is. That needs to be answered by the gods. Yekoyenim montwe me kakra me ba montwe me. Okay, yaba back. Yokoye asenaba. Okay, yokoye asenaba. Now, Rashaka Katadat. So when you say Rashaka Katadat in Ghana, we are aware say Rashaka in Ghana. Minumi hina ya Ghana ha. We all know say Rashaka in Ghana ha. We know. What be catch him say wunim. That is a name wunim. But as it stands, you and I, yes, and she's not in Ghana. Now, there has been a lot circulating around Rashaka ni absence in Ghana. Ama ade no kra ye bibie ho kra ma mu nsensem kra no. Kase bi etete ni ade no. I say emu awiem kakra. But it is what it is. What I say, it is what it is. Now, Rashaka ni Ghana. Last week or last weekend, a week yesterday, I told you, say, Rashaka, any Julie, omona ombebo beach no. Emma. But at some point, I also told you that beach volleyball no kra no ensem ewo ho. That's a man ensem ewo ho. Me say you the beach volleyball final pairing at the bedroom. That is the final pairing. That is it. Beach volleyball at the bedroom. Men and women indoor final pairing at the bedroom. Whether you like it or not, at the bedroom. Me say final pairing. Baby, I'm going free need almost all my information. Nti ya nkasa so you be pushy for it with the final pairing bedroom. Now, last weekend I told you say Rashaka Katadat indoor ono ankasa opted say ombo indoor. She opted that she will not play the indoor. Rashaka na ne opted for that. Say indoor no ono Rashaka untumi mbo indoor ensign mbo beach no. And so she opted for that. Yes, she did opted for that. Now, at some point earlier week here twemuya did nkoma na me say tai Rashaka ni Ghana. Wonderful. Rashaka ni only Ghana. And yes, as it stands, Rashaka is not in Ghana. Obi obeka cho so hu Rashaka bia no boa. Tie Polakan aba. Polakan wo krum ha. Unjin dia. Unsu bisa. Two, Benin is in town. Benin is in town. Ba yenti o. Hamid Mbaye. Hakim Mbaye. When are they coming? We are joking as a volleyball family. I'm telling you a gospel fact. We are joking as a volleyball family. Till Rashaka any Ghana. Now, Rashaka na only Ghana. Ne nkoye ne den sem bebre aba. Aye se mpanimfo binuma start time Rashaka ni on. Mama nyesa. Mama nyesa kra. See, Rashaka made mpanimfo binum aware say she might not be available. That's right. Abetom sisi ya. Hamidu nso abepiem. Wabeduru Ghana. Hamid aba. Obi nkancha Hamid say mi chia no man shout out for her. Waba. Rashaka at some point. O me mpanimfo no aware say she might not be available. Me kra me tia kra mpono. At some point I knew say Rashaka onya available. Starting from somewhere last year September, and I got to know say Rashaka might not be available for this African Games. Why? Because I got to know that Rashaka might one way or the other travel outside the country for professional volleyball. A contractual one indeed. Because I am a Ghana, most especially Greater Accra Volleyball League. One way or the other, it is a professional league. Why? Because I'm a muama bimwen your juma or service personnel no. Obi bo volleyball, army yutrianeka. The fact that Obi bo su you yutrianeka no doesn't mean it is not professional. Professional ones no. Army for you to your moka, Air Force you to your moka, police you to your moka, may chess or more recruit omo, What I say? I hope you understand. In the Greater Accra Volleyball League, no, one way or the other, it is a professional league. Just that teams need to be big. The AMA players move enjoy that benefits of being paid a stipend at the end of the month or a week. But the Rashaka is on a contractual move outside Ghana. Penifo Binum were aware. They were aware. They knew that Rashaka will not be available. Rashaka Nkasa opted out for indoor volleyball. Now, some of our leaders also knew that Rashaka will or might not be available for the beach. A one na me problem. Me problem. Because under normal circumstances, you can't Ankara Rashaka Super Volleyball Championship. Even beach training tour South Africa Anka on to me in Kobe. Because that was when Anka ni move no ever possible. Wabro Rashaka bre and I went to me uncle bebre Anka SVC on to me in Bobby. And or the room to January. See, the reason why I'm saying this is that our leaders know it. They are aware. Even the coaches, they know. They know it. Inti money say Rashaka nya available no. Adena for so long a time one penny represent preko. Nkomo bi e medidi no kire say. Mo de mo fa Rashaka, say mo person ankom be bo na. Mo fa ne din ka foreign based players no. Because you knew that she will go. Send a bear as a LOC ni GOC no more to ticket the ama foreign based players na. Rashaka din ka ho. So they will buy it. No umbra. Ambassa o. Kasa e course ni say once a Rashaka nya wo Ghana ha ne de. Omuntumi mfa ne din emfa nka foreign based players ho. Wow. Okay, muntie. Now see Rashaka ni Ghana. Penny metiti no say empanimfo no pressure Rashaka say team no wakopie mu outside Ghana no. Ono omundi nkomo nhwe say obetumi aba na. Me pa cho. Sanka wo na wo team owner. Na wo player ana player wo pair woni na call into contract. Waba bedu country na with team ne woso no onyambo one match cry onyambo one match. The reason why the services in tia o man contract no onya enye de like in deliver back kra on sha simple. Then just 12 hours to so call land here no you are asking her say on find it out like how. Secondly, the Ghana Volleyball Association penny for please, I'm asking. Mamon Jemanu nsi bone. Misremo. Ye ya mo beka. Monso mo ya ye beka. Ye hina ebetine tine won kakran sa. Me pa acho misremo. Mr. George Tete Esquire, His Excellency the President of the Volleyball Republic. Wone wapan for no misremo. Misremi bisa. Rashaka answer be free Ghana akono. Na mo ya away. Anamo nya away. I know say answer player be between a sign a contract and I'll be to me I travel outside the country to play professional no? Unless the Ghana Volleyball Association a permit. Me person me bisa say why ne permit Rashaka man koye. Okay, when you could do Okudu ye no me pacho obi etumi ebisa ana afre Rashaka ebisa no ne mba ye ho se ne etie. Wonderful. Hwe mamontan akola na ni o. Yesremo mamontan na ni yesremo. Because Rashaka sacrificed a lot for Ghana volleyball. She has done a lot for Ghana volleyball. And same be a metiti and you cry na masifim. massive him that the swagger was a Rashaka G, you know. She didn't deserve it. Nah, some people and I be muna ya. That means, hey, sir, hey, atisem. Nemu mi mpese me jedi. Nemu mi rewu na me who says anetia. Hey, that you. Say swagger what na Rashaka G na. The whole Ghana no only the best volleyball player no. Matise mpenifo binum say. Matise mpenifo binum say. No deserve it. But omo yiye no mabia na de ma Rashaka. Kasa we kan sa. Say minjindi. Mesi minjindi. Nemum mi wrewremu na sesa na tia. Any. But the sad part is that sisi ya no metete nsem bi say and I want share Rashaka nya contract bi mkra na ansha na ayedin ma no na like what kind of menti enyoma biase one must be said you Ghana Volleyball Association penning for. Did you know at some point say Rashaka be travel outside Ghana? Did you know? 2, if you did know, then why not approve Rashaka contract? Why not sign it? Why not approve stamp so uncle? If you were able to approve, like a guarantee man say you can go and play, and then why now stressing the girl? Why? So one person can go beach volleyball now, then there is no need. You should approve or allow her to go. That is one thing. Mo approve you or call Munjano. As it stands, African Games here could be crap. Obi knew how much the players are going to earn. Very sad. Sanka Black Stars are giving say $100,000 per head. Winning bonus per match, and year per match. $100,000 per player per match, winning bonus. Volleyball at Viviana. Yantishi. So $240 million budget in the channel. Volleyball, winning bonus, and a womb. So it is an opportunity a player nenya. Moreover, no, and no will open, like it will pave way, a lot of way, like your players, very good players here, or your warm here now. Richard Amano, a paving way. She Sedu Ajanaku, were paving way. Samuel and Sophie, a paving way. Next a paving way. Now look at Hakim is gone, Hamid is gone, Paula Kaneko. All these players are paving way. This means that we have equally better volleyball players in Ghana comparing to those European volleyball players in other them. Me Rashaka, Munjano. Secondly, Munim, you knew say Rashaka would go. Moya where say Rashaka will not be available. And then a one penny replacement. Let's see an portion blame Amano. Like how? Why? What kind of volleyball are we doing in Ghana here? What kind of volleyball are we doing? Into Egypt for Nigeria for near I don't know more about. In this area, yes, Ramon. Rashaka Munjan man Monton. Yeah, Pamacho. Comment me be a gumo. Woman can comment me in Chelsea. Hey, and Madam Hart says Ghana volleyball for you. Kwadwo Junior Dandrick says, hey, I'm from Ghana. Can't they call Talata? Ayeka. Hart says that is the problem we have with our coaches and the association. How can you send just 2 players on a training tour? You. Young quiet. Frank Diama say, hey Ghana, laugh my ass. Surgery for over 7 months now. That is from 60 pounds. 60 pounds there is talking about you kind of saying Talata Diana na penifo binum percent. You see not playing outdoor. Well, please Team Power versus Team Stanley. Yes, and also because you can't say I'm at in stretchery. We should forget of winning a trophy. This is from Frank Jama. When are they giving us the name for the games? Don't worry. You say so those of you who have not shared the link, share link no. Share the link. Share the link. Just share the link. Now, maybe yasifim. Oh, maybe yasifim. Oh, say at some point, we say can't volleyball wasema. I say fire kakrana na. Some people will be like na I didn't ye intina den na ye be criticize it. I didn't know ye I didn't know ye be bomb penifo achi. Impenifo no hwe no monye no mayi. Omo hwe no monye no mayi. Because at this point you tumi anye no mayi a ma ka biu say African Games we your fortune. Your treasure no volleyball for in particular. It is our treasure. You understand? This is the time. Are likely. Yes. Indeed. 60 injuries in it are likely. Very likely. Likely. Because hey, you could train you. You can't say Cape Coast aba 2 weeks, getting to 3 weeks. Yaba. Yeba ya could training kakran so Borteyman. Afia san kotiaso. Gone. Hey, na sembe gradi. This is what that will happen when we depend on only some few players. Inti Frank Diamond no. This time around, not predicted squad. Dabi Minya Benjamin and your predicted squad. And me say the final squad, final pairing, both indoor and beach. Yes, what is happening? Some of us are confused. Don't be confused. Some of us are losing hope. Don't lose hope. Nyamene hene. Send a Jetli Ekano. What I say? Nyamene hene. Okay. Frank Diama says some of us are losing hope in the team. Don't lose hope. Oh, Frank Diama, don't lose hope. Yanko, let me go work and take my Madam. Madam. Some of the leaders are not helping cry. Yanko. How can you tell me this story? Childish talk. I'm sure Rashaka is done with Ghana volleyball. Those that it belongs to should go for it. This is from Darlington Cecil. Darlington Cecil. God will speak for her. The Quadrandric there no. Amano was the first volleyball player for Swag Awards. Oh, okay, nice. They should leave the lady alone. This is from Frank Diama. I'm also out of the country. Mate, Kwajo, also call a good Yate. Assets. Now we don't know which place we are going to support. Hey, Yankwe. Maturity and exposure is needed, but the coach and technical bench knows or saw something good in her, and we hope the best comes out of the team. This is from Klogo Joel. Klogo, why are now Kano? Okay, Jet Li is the AI coach from 60 pounds. Okay, please, when are we getting the name 5? On sabe kan bibia be de dem kama e de amount in stretch cry in stretch Barikisu mame says Ghana Volleyball Association, what is happening? Asemo Amenani responses Brack, we say I beg you, any news about the streaming rights you go so into Amenani is through you go so yet dang. Then you be stream movie. Omo black channel no. You be stream movie. Omo for mo cell phone so no. Amenani be be stream movie. Mamunsro. Yenye ko bi mo Borteyman ho kwan ne de lalai. Omo pa channel no mo block e fire ho. Omo block e be creative fufro. Our leaders should wake up and do the right thing for the improvement of our game. This is from Richard Elom. It is what it is from Reverend Dr. Kojo Amano. Bro, as a journalist, for credibility's sake, please investigations, process and verify the allegations end here before you bring it to the limelight for us. Thank you. Into no Krogo, into na me catch us say alleged. What I say, artism alleged. Utie me so me catch us say me wurem me di nkomo. Nti nsuro me di nkomo. Why? Me di nkomo. Sani ati bia ye bedi mu nkomo. No matter what ye bedi mu nkomo. Ese entimu yi. Because in some I'm sure our leaders don't have anything better for us. Host Nation Pioneer from Trim Nation, Benjamin Kojuepi Ellis says, well done, my guy, keep it up. The sky is still your limit, Mose. Thank you so much. Into no Now, next on the table, the technical men for the various disciplines, mature volleyball, both beach volleyball and indoor volleyball. Your black spikers you call Egypt by Charlie, me didn't come on. Me do doesn't say me didn't come on. Me didn't come on. T. On say can't technical men now, mostly technical men. Mementi ase kakra na me kire no. Omo a yemfa ne say black spikers any national select side ball match. Now, before the match before the match, omo to omo investigating into the opposing team or the opponent team no. Ashomu their top attackers, their best passes, their weaker points no money ade. Blockers no, like they will study them all. Now, on base stadium, then they start training and working towards that. Those are the technical men. Omo base study the opponents no. Say almost strength e waha, weakness e waha. Inti no ye training against them ye training for her. Ye the same for her. They will do that recommendation to the coaches. Kakra minimum na michiremu. Now, after that, no, the day ni dua, the very day ni dua. For instance, Thursday now, black spikers any the national select side airborne. Now the technical men, this is what they do. Almost the national select side ne we. Omunim say national select side. Omo ho den no kese na aye outside hitters no. Alinkaya ne kusi ne benbelo mu. Eno mo ya omo ho den. Omo medals ne dey pass and back no a problem. International select side no. With the entry say black spikers 7 national select side hard. Say be ya omuntumi and connected with their medal hitters. The only option the black spikers will get will be you can say the outside hitters, the back row hit or the pipe hit and the opposite hit. Not just say we get the opportunity to go 3-man block, 2-man block. What you say? Then we also defend wall. Secondly, the technical men also said during a match. I say, between stadium, we say Ebia at home, ni block rate. Say at home, ni attack height rate no. Say into no. Yefa player wimbra, eman bejina ne so, bonfa ne so, blocking ne say. What you say? Technical men omo de ba kono no. Na black spikers e fi Egypt by no. Me di nkomo kakra na ade no betom. Say omo ni was it Egypt ana? Egypt so Algeria. Bono. Na the opposing team the technical men no 80 behind the inner perimeter no mo construct am no. Eno mu kita laptops. Omo ya about 4. Eno mu kura laptops. Obia ni division. Setters there, liberals there, opposite there, outside. Ekura middle players there. Obia at ho. Eno mu steady. Nti nkomuni mu na be say at some point technical men ba ku steady ya no hu say you play at home. Okura quick hands. Nti no say omo blocker no the time obeka say o twen ma setter na den ato ball no ansa no ne atom be ko no na atoma bobo na twem. Nti sa na tie dia
Omensesa omo block ane ono no mo fa player we mra no me gina atom so player ne say oba na atoma nya ba kokoro ambo any technical men chese players no mo no omu steady players no on the laptop aside that you see play those technical men bi mu e chese omu steady players ni bi ti sa amano Hamid Muni ade masa QWESIE TV e kwa echiro ye live coverage match e kwa echiro papa okay one day you be twa countries a channel na reach to e dey atoso amamo e kwa nti almost steady your players no they steady our players now the question now is that our technical men, are they technologically inclined? Are they technologically advanced? At some point, at a crucial and a critical point, you know, to me, I recommend you maybe in 10 to rectify the situation now. Yes, it's true or nah. Say yes, I'm sorry. Because we share Egypt. You can't say Egypt. Even Nigeria for you, Mugu here, Nigeria for you. It's not going to be easy for the black spikers. It's not going to be easy. Not at all. Not at all. It's not going to be easy. So if we do not have a technologically inclined technical man, they will also have that system on between their steady the opposing players no to know their strength and weakness. Na say ye corner ebe paper ebe take ye blocking is or attack is hey enfa enu die man kana me boa enfa minim says I we coaches no bi mo adi hu komo dada but secondly your technical men on more chroma hano minimum I just want to know, do they like engage themselves in some refresher courses now they be before tournaments be sana abetum kunkulum me say me so me reliable source what I say omo bibi sana refresher courses now they no do they get involved in courses like that? Because I say ye dey any paper and pen, paper and pencil, paper and pen, paper and pencil kwa eno kwa na I say ye dey no e koso okrom ha paper and pen, paper and pencil eno no kwa na e koso okrom ha aish abetum say bam okay. Okay. Wow. Nice. Nti abetum amusuru na abetum. Abetum pe. Hey, new niamede bremu no pe na abetum nti amusuru. Now that is one certain she sisi amenya technical men no so de ye technical men referees ni ade a ombe accompany team no what I say referees ni ade a ombe accompany team no omo nyina me saka ni sisi ya abetom se kolon sisi ya kolon abetom ba munti ye technical men no technological know-how no are they well abreast? Anyway ye dey no be see her ne akoyanim but my main car will say God willing 31st me say 31st to 1st April, 31st March to 1st April 2024. Ewo Chifo Eduaben volleyball court. And a be Chifo Easter volleyball tournament. We know as will be catcher one sound. We will be catcher one sound. What I say? Ha, you know, Sana Diana Yakwe Akwe Oho. Sana Akwe. You know, 7 teams are going to participate in this very tournament. It will happen at the Chifo Eduaben volleyball court from 31st March to 1st April. Top volleyball team from top Spikers volleyball team from Dunkon of and Hakim volleyball team from Chifo Eduaben, Nyinase Teachers volleyball team from Chifo Nyinase, Poker volleyball team from Ankafo, a champion volleyball team from a champion, then Chifo Praso volleyball team from Chifo Praso. These are the teams that are going to participate in the Chifo Easter volleyball tournament happening from 31st March to 1st April. Or Chifo Eduaben volleyball courts. Now, Muntie Wenson. Yankopon Yadma 6th match Ghana Wodano. Hey, Ebekoso Tema Community 7. Hey, the most anticipated volleyball tournament on 6th match. In Ghana, Umpacho. They say on 6th match. Mankaze in Ghana. But in more day, who wins the showdown bragging rights? Why NB winning? Who wins the showdown bragging rights? Team Stanley versus Team Pa. Oh, Tema City Volleyball Club managers na ba kono no. Ene friend Pa. What you say? He mo ye pa fo mienu, pa kese na pa ketwa, we ye pa kese no. Ono so mi di no hu komo bia beba chiri. Nti no bragging rights no. God will insist match. Nyankopon ya adoma. Is it Wednesday? Ebe Grabasa. Tema 27 volleyball court no so. I'll be live and airborne there. QWESIE TV will be live and airborne. Ebe koso gidi. Muti side attraction on. Ebini photo shoot, face painting, item 13, dancing competition. And at exactly 6 a.m. what I say? Training games bini ade bekoso. Then 1 p.m. Keleyin ade asese so abai amatema kanaki obege pieru hwan jk men try wo be wura papa. So on 6 match no uni baby akobi o ye soldier fo no be ko display ehemfa koforidua yen so ye be display committee 7 tema. Me see ye be display share volleyball. This year we are taking over Ghana. You're taking over Ghana, we are. Then we extend West Africa, they say you're taking over that a long time. And we are still taking over. We taking over with the show guy. Into 6th match no. It is going to be the showdown bragging rights. Who wins? The showdown bragging rights. Who wins? Team Stanley or Team Pa? Into no. At exactly 1 p.m. near Kickstarter or Tema Community 7 volleyball court no so. Team Pa will be hosted by Team Stanley at the Tema Community 7 volleyball court. What they are saying? Sana adena nyakwaye o no. Miankuye na menya information bi. Hey, urade nkofo mo ba me di emuson. Urade na yankopon. Okay. Inti medin kan ka kire mo say and the final squad, both men and women ebetum. Na monshade predicted squad no. Last time ye for me man no enie. Near me ye no enie. And that's no. This was the predicted squad for the Black Spikers. And I told you that it is 99.9999% sure changes be bebe mo be pako mienu bi pe. Now, Mosho predicted squad ni say net here Paul Akan, Daniel Benefo, aka Lampard, omumienu no. Ena me can say ombeto ama Black Spikers. Middle blockers Azuma, Vitus Tulu, Emmanuel Johnson, and I say party and Anas, Sanko 4 way, and I be choose outside hitters, no, as usual, I went in for Hamid Abdul Ibrahim, Al Hassaniti Moro, then also Augustine Jamara, aka Otopoyo. The opposite players in there, maybe the kind to get Tompo one in the cell, unpacking in your mambra. I said Tompo no, hey Tompo make an on yo. Now Hakim Mukaila Aminu Yakubu. Libro Nicolas Tete. Into me predicted line predicted squad no for the Black Spikers no any me 2 weeks ago. Last weekend, and I'm a dear man so the end bedding, ever to say conclude adding a mammo, omusuni charity, ama amivi toku, Gloria Kokominsa, setes. The middle block is Sandra Epoa, Estasidu, then Abdul Rahman Zainab. Outside hitters, no say I'm here because Rashaka Mbobi, Estaka, Mata Bavon, Grace Dagadu, Siddiq Bedao. Then opposite players, so Benedicta Akoli. Then we have Beatrice Kaba. Now, Libro Nede as usual. Now, we see referees here on Bekoni. Answer me the final squad na kasa be mo. Referees here on Bekoni. Indoor, Silas Odoy. He is our chief referee in Greater Accra now. Yes, Silas Odoy. On Accra FIVB license. Meaning, I stand to be corrected though. FIVB badge. Yes, you know what I say. Or no, any Edinburgh call for indoor. Then, Bright Ableto Yao. Bright Ableto Yao. And so, we for beach. These are the two referees here. They are more called African Games no. Omuno be DHE as referees. I say country be the referee beba. Inti Ghana no indoor yeah the referee Silas Odoy. Without friend the chief referee Silas Odoy. Then Bright Ableto Yao is also the chief referee for beach volleyball. Also be the beach for Nechi. Senior Silas Ede AD indoor for Nechi. Now the technical men. For indoor, the technical man for indoor, Mushu say net here. Benjamin Tete for the men. Momuni Benjamin Tete no, any anye. Anye who go for the men. Then Alfred Ofei Awuku Akufo, aka Yellow, will also go for the women. So the question comes back again, say, the technical men, are they technologically inclined? Are they well abreasted with technology? Are they based the opponent players? Because there has been a lot of systems you use to edit steady players' performance. You understand? You know, are they technologically inclined? And yes, I need to tell you, somebody po because Black Spikers Eko Kushia Algeria umbeto ombo analyze the players no one by one. They will know their strength, their weakness. Oh, attack Nankasa Obon speed abon the background, they know. They would Obo 1, 2. No one will say Hamid. The ball no body see her. Speed or travel near 120 kilometers per hour. As I say, Emerson, Libro in a visual guy say, hey, go. Okwa ese kutuse na yesi awie nti se yenso yentumi yesa abidia na se yede be ne se yebeteke attack 5 service reception 5 service point 5 there yati it is what it is. Now yebekweyanim now yehwe beach predicted squad a meditumu last 2 weekends in Sunni. Paul Akan, is going to play Seydou Ajanaku. Mamin confirm me say these two pair no are the final pair for the men. And then me catch us uchu mutai. Sana beye. Inti Paul Akan and the Seydou Ajanaku and on the boy Mema beach na maye. The men beach. Paul Akan and the Seydou Ajanaku. Pepe. Sa pepe na betum wa. Yendi agro. But Muntie, on the 28th of February, no, Miami boss, Mian Kasami boss, yes, Eze Ikechuku SVC1, alias Mohammed Audu Aputiog, Nanny birthday, hi, Nanny birthday, boss, Nyami Shrao, Nyami Unshrao, papa. Into no way the medin can wish you dada. But when you a belated birthday, and I made it 2 more amount. What I say, we a belated birthday and I made it 2 more amount. Now, Yanko point out ma 8 March. Obi Fleck coming Cabo man. Hey, Kweku 8 March birthday. 8 March ya ansona. You can't say on best at the beach volleyball. And you best celebrate you all aboma ho papa. Unia member ho. But more than you know, Mereshe Calvin Kweku Kabu, aka Agent, a happy birthday in advance. Yes, we did about 5 days ahead. A happy birthday in advance. A beer. Maybe do an minya kwan we show you know. A happy birthday in advance to me brother Calvin Kweku Kabu. Yes, you know, onone me boss hina, omu hina ye Kweku for nkwa. Easy oh. Omu hina ye Kweku for. You know, yanko ye name. Okay. At this point no 23, Nimpa 23 na adwen ye. Nimpa 23 na adwen ye. Me say me the final squad na kasankasa ye den e ba betum. Nimpa 23 na adwen ye. Ye pese anya ne times 2. You know, share to as many as you can. In 1 minute, share to as many as you can. Na yenfa final squad na den. And to kama emma. Now yem bondwin we na yenfa nkwe yanim. Okay, comments ni bebre begum. Mame nkoso one kind comments na kakra ni ntua so. Agenda 207. Yes, operation review everything for volleyball. Yenko yanim. Eno ani eguso ye no. Why? Yen tan bia ni nchire obi a volleyball ye. Enti ne ye den. Ye we hina enti no. Comment na doso. Hey, asempa ni. God damn it. Maybe kind comment no. Maybe kind comment na gum. Me manager I prompt me say comment na be gumbe brain ntimi kan bi agenda na ba beto munya abotre e ba beto more fire bro from Edward Apimasu, more fire from Barikisu mame hey comment ntimi ntu asempa ansuni comment ni lodi mo de mon koso man inflow e be kan ni na asiapon Madam Martha plays beach volleyball. Why is she not playing at the African Games from Merlin Learning Center? Wow. Okay. The technical man there at the moment has to make way for the young ones having passion to do the work or mentor the young ones to take over the job. Benny is back. They can use her. Yes. Nti Benaba. What's it then? Uncle Bo Beach. Me pacho. None of them is technically inclined. They enjoy the game and forget about their purpose of being there. From Merlin Learning Center. Institution media commenting. My guy, we will still use the papers. Hey! Don't stress Mosey. Don't stress Mosey. They will say the federation is not minding them, but what they also have to do, no, they are refusing to do. As countries are going to digital, we are still stuck with analog. But we are digital. Anye agita. One is but one is not from Kwajodan Jr. The only thing we have to study the Egyptians and steal from them. Whatever equipment they are using, we will know from 60 pounds. The first technical person you mentioned is going to take pictures. He's really good at that. Hey, Betty Blinks. More pass, man. Okay, these names you mentioned, I didn't see them communicating during the friendly games, but here they are going to do this work. Ghana, there we do things anyhow. From what SGH. Mommy, can I get you? Candace is, are you? As for me, I am here on duty at La Palm watching over the officials who arrived. Gaba, somehow, Team Ghana won't get anywhere. Let me go guard the officials. Hey, Candace, sound. Candace, with the unim bibi. Sa unim bibi. With the word owner. With the Jidales Nibina. I am in watch a while and I'm watching you live from NS Nyakon. Yes, thank you so much, NS, for joining me. Okay, Idris Ramala Ramadan says Betty Bekumi. Sa Yankwe. All right. Indeed, Barakisu and Betty, pack your things and go home. That is from Idris Ramala Ramadan. Now, yet Emanu Beach no ebetum. Final pairing for Mano. Say net here. Pa to pa. And a demno. Kunkulum. Ghana the joke from Ekpesage. You know, a man pairing no say net here. Juliana I metafren Ochoa Ludwig. This any dinner me de papa. Ochoa Ludwig. Or no. Nanke so ne Rashaka NMP. Ochoa nanke so ne Rashaka NMP. But fortunately and unfortunately, Rashaka is not in the country. Intini ade na kobane say Charity ama amivi woto toku ene Julie ebebo wonji ntumu a wo de tena wana hwe misi we a final pairing. Darlington says ha Ghana is just a joke of the century. Inti no Charity ama amivi toku Aye. What I say? Intino, Emano beach volleyball pairing is saying it here. Yes, Candace Ekpe, but more than $90 nibi. Hey, Charity is playing beach. Indeed, we are jokers. Now, Munti, coaches no, yeah, you're Pamocho. Me say top 4. SC and Kahum. Top 4 SC and Kahum. SVC 23. Elwa say ADB. They were determined say this time round Omundi third, Omundi fourth. First or second. I mean the men. First or second. Elwa Queen's men. Into share, they had to do importations of players. Sami Ebai. Jason Ebb, Massa, Kofe Richard Chumubekam, the guys were wild. That means Divine Edem Doche, Nini Penny for no, they were up to something for the SBC. And the dream was a come true. A dream come true for them. They won silver at the SBC 23. In the Ghana Volleyball Association, yes, say, coaches no near their gem, yes, say. Ye perceive winning gold, silver and bronze, and I enter so forth. Now the whole Africa more rank here. Fourth. Okay. It is not about someone to favor somebody. Volleyball near you. At this point, it is not about QWESIE, please do me a favor this person. Na onon kobo. Hey, at this point, me bisao Epe Candace, when we training at the last minute and run on mobile names no on mobile phone so I catch her say I come fast some do break with a fever non ko ba ekwe obey any can say volleyball no, at this point African Games no, it's not about favor this person no we nko dabi. It is about the best representing volleyball republic. That is the coaches Yapamacho. Yapamacho. Beach funny, indoor funny, Yapamacho. You cannot tell us this. Say charity a training for indoor one, then at the latter part, Muso Nkobo Beach. Ah, come on, what kind of volleyball are we doing in Ghana here? Hey, sir. No cre me some say one hwa mo mpema asem bi mu one hwa mo be time me no so na me ka no cre ampa me teacher bi so kan so wo ka no cry e be time so kan eh like how media ni say movie say charity no mo fa ne nko ana on qualify so be gba mo yin mfrim mo nka so nka ho ma mo nyese mo favor no no ma bi ana mo favor player bi nti Dabi, more dropping and more dropping. No. Well, at some point, you say charity beach volleyball. But in fact, this one is not. How long na charity training for beach volleyball? More kwa friend Docas. Hey, into Docas now, my friend, no so on corner. Okay, Docas no was she the solution to the problem now? Near finding ourselves in that moment, no. Was Docas the solution? In Penifo be more recommended Talata Mosi Dabi. Yo yate. Sisi are the charity. Okay. Yo. Osen kan force. Asem na chase ni hia se na wiye. Asem na chase no hia se na wiye. Ewiye no na hia papa. Enye na chase o na mu na wiye. Yen kan comment ni bi. Yen kan bi abegum. Yen kan bi. Munya wotre na indoor no. Both men and women ye de beba. And 3 hours square ebedi. If the new charity would be playing beach, why was Docas grandson called to join them? That is a question I'm also asking myself. Hey, are we really prepared for this tournament at all? Can this cafe says Toku Onwa? I request to know the names of the men's squad. Sir, Nyabutre Freedom Kumanko Blaka, Nyabutre Memani Diano. Me say Yedini na begum. Say so they've left Docas. Now Uncle how many Beach is out of the African Games. Confused association from 60 pounds. So is he playing both? I'm sorry. Nyabutre. Some are catchers and some beba. And I make say this is not the time to favor whosoever. This is not the time at all to favor whosoever. Dabi. We need the best to represent the volleyball republic. Bra QWESIE we am bokitikiti na mbejina mu nkekamu sa obi antu obi aka o na mekekamu sa just to promote Ghana volleyball na this opportunity has come na because of a racism near the adibinti no. Oh come on, what are you doing? Do the team handlers have issues with some of the players and with this question needs to be answered by the gods themselves. If you think you have a problem with a certain player, call the player at all. You understand? It's a no. Oh, dabi. Coach Raman, we are from back door. Coach Raman, there's some from back door. Because one of your man head coach. Se bibi koso na say when inje ho e say o ma ye hu ni enso ndi hu komo. You understand? Coach Raman, one of your man head coach, when you coach upon e assist still because official we amenye sisia no when you coach upon am kwa coach e ma no. So if there is something going wrong, let us know. In fact, things are not right. from the onset, no, things are not right. How am I the core camping or Cape Coast? The buyer no need nine right. Even the final squad no, per information no. What that one here throw phone so. Look at this. What that one here throw phone so. Muntio. An alert something like artisan. I say science na me bi mo adi nkomo ma confirm say sa na ye no. Say what that one here throw epe wo he bra selection account men kan jiro bia bra sisi na be sign akọ. O ko na o sign wi ani asan aka cho say en kan jiro bia o men ko kan jiro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, it says when there, then it means there is something fishy somewhere. It means more casamun is a selection of why no wrong. Into no okay. Yati. Hey, what a funny world. So are the coaches okay with things, or is it that they don't have a say in decision making? This is from Waters GH. Waters, the girls who answer this question. You are using your working best setter at SVC for beach. Well done, Ghana. Yati. How can she win the best setter and go and play beach? Monkabio. SVC 23. I want to win the best setter. Monkabio. Team me. So if you so 60 this matter. Mary should have been called for opposite, but favoritism in T. They said it's too late. This is from Betty Blanks. Mary Ampon Asembaye mon frère Mary number bois opposite one. Yes, say almost say I too late, but Charity ama amivi woto toku were training for indoor wa last minute. Yes, you uncle beach enye late on. Docas enu etia no mo friend so ombra emebo beach onye late. We are joking. We are just joking. We are joking. Hey, we are joking, oh. We are joking. Anyway, yenkwenim medical catch us on the 6th of March 2024. Our Tema County 7 volleyball court, so is going to be the showdown bragging right. Who wins it? Team Stanley versus Team Pa. 13th African Games Accra 2023. Bra QWESIE will be there. Me say, yenya ko piem wo ha, mesra mo. Mo de amuntie, me pa mo achew. Me pa mo achew, mesra mo, me pa mo achew a ni die mu a enya ado. Mesra mo. Niame can say mo de 0257 855032 20 Ghana 30 50 100 mo fan support me and fa me ho say me channel no be blocking no mo fan support me ne me de be fa ka ye data because my say Wi-Fi or but me nya Wi-Fi access I mean to me streaming mo de me pa mo acho mo fan support me 0257 855032 Momo 20 10 30 you bet to me be out there from now till 8 March I be sha say no mo dey won support me na ye be ye na live amobi ahwe hu bi me see ye be na live amobi ayeden ahwe hu bi obi a be hwe hu bi now yenko yanim so the final squad for the Black Spikers Queens, as I usually call them. Sewa, linkedebu, and that's no. And that's so. Enquire. Barikisu Yakubu Mami says we are waiting for the list to Betty. Don't sleep until it is on. 60 still fear women. Me self, I dey fear Mrs. Ekpe. So no press conference for this volleyball association. At least coaches and leaders will give us a fair hint in their speech. That be Ukofanya. Sister Ukofanya. I just say me, do Ukofanya. Jenna Dasono, Victoria Afiba Boza is going to play alongside with Gloria Kokomensa. They are going to be the two setters for our Black Spikers Queens, as I do call them, Black Spikers Queens. They are indeed queens. What you say? Now, the medal blockers number 4. 4 no say net here, Sandra Epoa, Esther Siedu, Mata Bavon, Abdelrahman Zenab. Omo 4 no. The official even don't want to talk to you sometimes. How much more press conference at pounds? Esther is out. Yesu, mommy. All right, so the outside test we have Ajara Abubakar, Grace Dagadu, and Sirik Bidao. Wow. Okay, the opposite, we have Benedict Amausi Akoli and Beatrice Kaba. Then the libero, we have Asana Idrisu. Now, your coaches no, any federation no, Yapamacho. You say Estaka ya dropping no. Say me catch them say Predator squad na me de buy no changes back me no be pen bebem. Changes no say na akoyo. Set and 1 and outside hitters 1 and okay. Whether you like it or not, we are going for gold, silver or bronze. Other than that, 4th position. Nemum yempe 5th, yempe 6th, and in your trial so bad. Yempe. Messi yempe. Coach Abdelrahman Danlad, he's going to be the head coach. Then coach Upon of Ghana Police is going to assist Coach Abdelrahman Danlad. What you say? Sana de nbe yo ho. Allah, comment ni ba. Ma intino aja. Where is my Esther Aka? Why yira was nyame porch na be faka ba fi. Mommy, at this point I wish them well. Wish them well. Junior, that reason, please. Ghana, please don't go, please. Obeko. Uncle saying. Esther is out. Yes, Esther is out. Alaye bobo mukonkwa eshishi se moko. Wow, beautiful. Esther is out. What a shock. Melon. Don't be surprised. The coach should come home. He's not ready. Hey, kwaju nyabutre. Kwaju David nyabutre tobo cry. Tobo. Kwaju tobo. Coach, no, why ready? Hey, Coach Raman, why ready? Share. Why ready? Asembe na okay. Okay. Why ready? So munim say akapen so your friend man ko camp. Esa is our favorite too. What happened? She hit Pacho Pride. Nemum coaches in say Beatrice Kaba eya the opposite to Esin Estaka. Into selection and can Estaka. So him say camp no muko ina opposite na no obo. Into Beatrice Kaba. Omo say Coach Rahman Danlad any coach upon omu hina agya atum say ampa Beatrice eya de Esin Estaka e opposite wo. Into no sa na ade na akoye into no. Esther entumi make the final squad. Esther entumi make the final squad. You know, Victoria Boza, Gloria Mason. I think that is also a good one. Sandra Epoa, Esther Siedu, Mata Bavon, Abdelrahman Zenab. Until 4 medal blockers no. Then Ajara Abubakar, Grace Dagadu, then Sidik Bidao. Almost for outside. Na Benne, Akosia Jelly, together with Beatrice Kaba. Almost opposite no. Na Asana Idrisu, Abesheshe boss na ase adege defense no. Omo board den pro. no sure. Oh, yeah. So it is what it is. It is what it is. What is the reason for picking 4 middle players? Mpacho, I know it is up to the coaches. You only say tournament rule no HSA for 12 players, bra. The 12 players, and so if you say outside, nkwa 12 and 4 beyond. The coaches know Esther is not an opposite player. Even during the SBC, she was used for opposite and Benin at 4. Air Force lost that set, but when they brought her to zone 4, it was delightful to watch her. This is from 60 pounds. Does that mean some of our coaches do not learn? That's a more. And now say it was a way to sabotage a striker so on Kobiana. Like this, my dream was Cape Coast. Omo boy striker opposite. Omo bonesa ne emfa. But the thing is, onye be do zone 4. Also do zone 4 and so one rotation back as what you go zone 2. A hono or bonne ye dig balls no passing balls blockade hit balls ni your point. Because zone 2 and hot channel, bo opposite and hot channel. Still omoba Borteyman. Na your coaches na sign bon opposite. Meanwhile, when you do zone 4 no position 4 hona. Ni ball bia ni second ball ni say na a point. O man blocking back cause I was zone 4. Me boa mo amokoshe bi mo amhwe live no mo like mo testify. But your coaches ne say opposite na no mpese star cambo. Opposite no so no. Omo say between skaba eya the opposite no. Esen Estaka. Nyankopon ye bo ne mpa say play bia mo select no bia no. Mo ne ekọ na Nyankopon honhom aka ne ho. Nyame ahoden ni tumi ne nyansa ne nimdie aka mo ho. Na mom ne America bi woni say players bi mo no. Se mu fi say favoritism nti no mo kọ dia. Ene emfa. Because Nyankopon no nya atwem nyame. Yensi na atwetwe. Nti no se mu fi say mu favor bi mu ahead of some people because of some no maybe ntia. Oh, and the man kana me boa emfa. The only problem I would say Esther has is passing for zone 4. They can't tell me the story. Can't they cover her to pick pass if there is a need? Betty blinks. Last time, me and Senior Man Amano resist our way. Then it means our coaches are not up to the task. Then our coaches are not up to the task. Because if player are very good, it was 1-4. Now the only problem or what passing, digging, volleying, passing. Now se moon to me like working on her say, be to me a passing one way to me a bosom for na maya. Then you are not up to the task. Coach Sedu Ajanaku 2021 Ewatama City. Now a lot of teams, a lot of people. Those days no na Mr. George Tete Esquire and Greater Accra volleyball chairman. Tema City Emma no to ne cafe Tema Habo say fan. Eba Good Shepherd eba be share ne Ghana police match. Sedu Ajanaku, it took him less than 3 weeks working on our passing, our defense, our block, our attack, everything. So, Sesano Mokadia, then they are not up to the task. Like, seriously, they are not up to the task. Because you cannot tell me, say, Saka, or if zone 4 player now, very good. It was zone 4, no. The problem, service receptioner, won't mean working on. Chaso. Yes, sir, a bit better than Chayaka, say, QWESIE, a time, QWESIE Bomechi. No passing problem. What will you do? What exactly are they going to do? Oh. Seydou is volleyball in Ghana. He performs everywhere from 60 pounds. Mose, posterity will judge them all. Mate. Jijanyon Ivy says, this is very sad. Yes, it is very sad. In fact, it is very sad. I'm not happy one bit. A bunny defense, Mariam Pone will defense, Essing Beatrice Kaba. A bunny service, Mariam Pone, was service. Even service reception, at some point, Mariam Pone crab between us supported service reception. But, almost friend, no, almost say, I am too late. Wow. Yo, that's you. Nemum, Macabio say, or saying, can force some say. Momuni or saying, can form Ecclesiastes or say. A seminar shall say, in here say, the ending no, a year no. Near way in I say, Siciano de Yamium. By Yabo African Games in a no. I yepe Ghana a position no. Me say the last time I Ghana you did third no, it was 1978 was a sensation. Yes, Tunisia 3-2. The following year, the following tournament no, you the fourth. And no cry man not mema. Hey. Okay. Me say one shot after African Games way. And penifo already ne bimo empema sam dada. I must confess. Volleyball penifo bimo krum ho mo empema sam dada. But one share yeah. After African Games we penifo bino so empema sam kra. One shot. One shot almost pemenim crash because penny amo ye no ni ewu. Okay. QWESIE, the way things are going, it's obviously favoritism I see in this final squad. Esther out, Charity out, and compensated with Beach, which she hasn't trained for. God bless our homeland Ghana. From Merlin Learning Center. Yes, please. Even Bidao can't pass well. This from Waters GH. Like, Hashtag Seydou to Ghana. Bidao can pass and defend from 60 pounds. Even her attack rate is high. Yes, we know. They don't like Mary. All the Zone 4 players selected are not better than Esther in passing. They all have the same passing problem. From Waters GH. Okay, what the name? Now, the men's final squad. Say, and also, yanko your name. Ayeka. Monfra kape mami. No one can change at least one of me, man. Laura for a long time, so I'm brave, you know, when she. Ayeka. All right, so for our setters, your setters, no, see nebe Paula Khan, Daniel Benefo, they are going to be our setters. What I say? The Sami two parent, they are bemu pe. Saka pe me catch and say, and yadia befa, intino, amfa. Nti Paula Khan Daniel Benefo on one on best at Yamaye. Two experienced setters. Anyway, you be fan esa. Now the problem is Paula Khan be beach. Beach I learned say best starting 8th March now and the 16th March. Indoor ebe starting 11th March. We are jokers. Nti Paula Khan be kwa beach. Ewo la boma. Na ebia after beach no Ghana match. 30 minutes after beach now. Just somebody way hey. Yo. Yanko nti me two setters ne dey sa na tie. Na assembly no say nti akape Paula Khan bo beach no obese anya anwoden abo ndo ni yi ana. Okay, so me middle blockers no so say na tie. Benjamin Azuma, Vitus Tulo, the wicked man, as I used to call him. We also have you kind of saying Emmanuel Johnson, then Bernard Kofi Atom. Yes, inti Bernard Kofi Atom. I say baby obi anka ne say nisu no usu hina no. Volleyball busuakuo no ye hina so yesu bi ama no. Inti Bernard Kofi Atom ye hina ye ni da so. Enkonko di ehwamo because we di ehwamo a obema atamfo enya nkofo okrum ha. Atamfo enya nkofo okrum ha. Inti Bernard Atom okwa ozo enkobo hwe a wa mi pacho. Yanko. Nasa Poma says Ghana volleyball was Akape used as a formality. Akape deserved this call up. Share. I'm so disappointed. Play 2 from Kwadwo Dandrick Jr. We share the gods now will be so. Paul is a superman, bro. Don't worry about him, you Mate. Nah. Yes, it Terminator crowd. Do you not so abre? How much more Paul I can? Hey. The man is said, we are going stranded for good, Mate. Akape was just tossed to and fro. His time will come. Yeah. The men are set for the job. Okay. Joe. Okay, so we made the blockers no. So Benjamin Azuma, Vitor Stulo, Emmanuel Johnson, and Bernard Kofi Atom. Until you being catching me, bra. Kofi Atom there. Kofi, Mama Pochawa, you know. Without tomorrow, ye hina yesu biamo, ye hina yaku biamo. That one a experienced player. We senior man Jordan Yahoo, Yankopon Adam, dono so wabon WO1, WO1, you know, wakwim. Adana no leka there. Jordan no leka there, the best person to take over after him Inti so yawo da mo munia yesu amo, yakwa amo. Volleyball busu kuni na tawechi. Na kobo unto heda atafenya volleyball buseku. All right. So the outside hitters no say that Ibrahim Abdulhamid, Augustine Jamira, Dan Al-Hassan Imoro. Yes. Eric Chachu Gigi Afoche, master of flying hitting. Last time na ka me ya catch and say Gigi ebe ya hwe na kobo we beach volleyball why but me hwemu na na beach no se mfa. Nti ende me kama no tum na mpese enyo ho ansa. Now Libros no okay opposite Hakim Mukaila and then Aminu Yakubu then Nicolas Tete aka Yao Cross and on so be Libro no ayeden amaye. Now foreign based players no we mu no mo aba Paul Akana ba Abdulhamid Ibrahim so aba nti mu ayede Benaba nti sisi anaka Hakim Mukaila enche kra. Oh, Barkis wunim no kra papa. It's true no kra. Oh, now yeah, in the agro how. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what into Sisiano, menye official confirmation no. Na masan aye adwuma ni yie ni sei no. Me wo ho kwan se wenu metumi posti o Facebook ni bebia eposo ye de betum mamunso me se ye de betum ye de betutum ye de betum ti mamunso nti sa na ade na akoye ho obi fro tompo link kan cha ne se me se me wo live wo metie last 2 weeks na me ka cha ne se tompo sisa onoma na brafie last Thursday ye bo Borteyman wan bobi ye bi say wo se wa na wombo me na minim say nya de obebo bi me ana ma ka chiro tompo me na minim say wombo bi wache ho sisia tompo we jiden me am senior man tompo bra na sis ma je nkotema why ye nkotema how can she be current when she is on hey Azuni. The way Edun there we have to support like that. 60 pounds. Now mutie. She sisi ano niaye no there pepa mocho. And I make no home support. And then me am senior man John ebe kan se bi o Ghana volleyball page no so home support. home support. Hey, would ye hwekra ne enko fele arena ho no embo be ehombo ma enye twe embrosumpo ebim begina ebim betene bi mu nan so ye di bi mbesi ye kon ho te say talent say no man so asimi kon na me je commentary home support na mom ye pe first to fourth mo ma ye betetene me na enye kwa o coach Kashmir Agbenyega coach Ernest Asante me be senior man mo ye because eduane amudi wo game village when ye ndi allowance na beba no ye nya bi ye nso eduane de ye allowance de ne say ye muni excuse bia bio ye beba His Excellency Mr. George Tete Esquire, the Volleyball Republic President, ye pacho. Sisi ya munye arrangement amunye because ye ba live and colored. Mon pe ba sensi ho elwa any advantage points no. Ye mfuni dini enko Accra Sports Stadium, Elwa Sports Stadium, hefa ne ye ekọ. Nti temafo no community 1. Na che say Tema City you can say Tema United mo Ghana Navy mo straight. Yenso ye ben ewa kano, ni yenso ya boma ewa Queens, Osu Youth, La Paniers, Ghana Army, Ghana Air Force, wine ni eko. Ye pacho, mwanye sa dia bebre nya lord femba because howa last time ye fa boot ko no 59 cedis na ka just 1 cedi na 60 cedis. Yenko just they going not the coming. So they're going alone. 60 cedis. If the coming is part 60, 120, the eating is not part.
20% discount.
No 20% discount, but the eating, the accommodation is not part. Aside the accommodation, the supporting data, am I? Yes, Ramo. His Excellency Obidumbie Ajenkwayene Nana, the President of the Volleyball Republic no is throw. Ye power chow. Ye hear basis and one here. And one idea here. And one idea here. Because a home support. Nyankupo ya aduma from on the 8th Friday no. Ye too far. The charity anyway Julie Eba ye puso 1 point no Nigeria why omo be posa ni aje from nsem sedu agina ho nimpo ne hia me sedu agina ko ni polaka ne ba enye po de na me dede o ayo akokora make point obo point 1 mo be fa lawo krum ha nti presido woni divine them doche mo ene Mr. Bawa mo ene hwan ye kan dey say we afi omo di kura Sami Tuga Mr. Fojo mo sha senya arrangement no bas ne de ene fa ye ho ye be kwa akoto ayi anti muni koko no ye be born be ye nya bo fruit 20 cedi kan wa away ye be kwa akoto na the whole day bas ne de ye be ko no the working accommodation in the ammonia hoduma because accreditation yenya accreditation yetumi mfu nkofo ka ibi so volleyball busi minim ze mbetumi aye minim because we ya fi o yesu ibure nyanie afi we ene esi ediye nti muntumi nka dabi mon pay basis we anka be 10 basis 250 times say 2500 eho barikisu mami ebe so obi ti say ye kan say hwan kra we mami be so anya ne basi ni kon ho nya ne bati mami kon ho no bomu mome what you say da wa obi ti say wumpini Wumpini. Ah, wumpini. Why grana wumpini betumi asiano? Why, but the mob, aha, wumpini. What's your bit is a Christy, also youth. God damn it. They ever heard boom, Black Spike, yeah, quit him. Eric Chaju, you are not in Ghana. You are in South Korea. What I say? Into no, yes, Remo. Mr. President, ye pomacho. Yendi muhofe, but that's the reality. That's the reality. Share, ye kind of saying, ye Black Spikers here for Egypt home. Do a want to progress, but ye share Egypt final. Massa home support. Egypt no beje. Ukofa he. Handball for beba. You do a basketball for beba. Ah, omo massa saying. On beba. Long tennis for no mugu ono. Omo be gari nsuo no ina bebe gum. Nti ese yen so yen ko gum. Because handball for bonus and volleyball yen hwe e be kwakota omo ati. Handball for no so ba be tie ati na tese ye gi bebia na aboso. Na ye na chese 6 match na di ni ye the 31st. Ko ye trokanyo ma bia sa na ye bet. Hey. Ejana na start no ye kaje na gum sisi ye ai. His Excellency, mun sha ase na munye no ma ye ma ye. What you say? And then must spend 2 hours non stop. Mi data na asana. Me go to yaka. Volleyball for the nyehwe. Nti America say, this is the time. You penny for na kwan bi o be fa so what you say? Hey, what is? I don't know about the odds. Hey, Asemo, I'm really enjoying this live show from Mami Barikisu. Don't scare us with the lorry fare. When my 40 years is finished along the way, I will walk. Obe nanti, mu and the 60 shots. It's all nanti. We have to support Team Ghana no matter what. From Edward Apimasu, Mami, we will go and support. Yes. What of we those from Eastern? Faka na bra. No.